Roy, we are seeing more and more companies offering AI solutions for the SOC, but it can run amok. How do we know it's accurate? Because it can look accurate. How are you doing it specifically in Intezer?
The first thing that you would do is you compare the results that you get from the AI, from Intezer in that case, to what your team currently produces manually by the human investigation. This is the first step that you know that you're on the right direction and that the results fit. And you can start trusting it. The next thing that we do specifically at Intezer is that we take a sample of the alerts that got escalated and a sample of the alerts that got resolved automatically. And then we take these samples and we give them to our expert to review manually. And this is how we track the accuracy of the results. So because we take like a subset of the escalation, we know what is the ratio of accurate escalations, and we know to improve.
You're kind of like a second set of eyes for my SOC, but more a second set of eyes to make sure that the information that you're delivering is staying valid and verifying. And it's really humans that are doing this.
We monitor it and we improve it constantly over time.
Give me a good example of like how an AI sort of tool, how can it veer off course?
Imagine that you have like an actual attack on your environment. And let's say that there's an alert fired up from your endpoint security tool. And for some reason, the AI says, oh, don't worry about it. That's something that you can close automatically. It happens when even you have like a low severity signal coming from the EDR. But if you investigate this, it's actually like a ransomware or a very critical high severity threat. So AI not monitored properly, not trained properly, may fail in this case.
My very last question for you, and that has to do with your customers and how they're using Intezer. How has their SOC changed?
So we have one client that mentioned that they were able to free up 3 full-time analysts to work on detection engineering, more advanced investigation, hunting, stuff that really helps them reduce risk over time.
This is literally exactly the promise that automation and AI has sort of sent us that we never thought was actually possible.
So we have another client where they are in a position where so much is getting automated by Intezer that before they deploy a new detection system, they must make sure, like this is part of their process of implementing a new detection system, that the alerts are first getting processed by Intezer so they won't get hit by a huge pile of alerts. So they know that Intezer can, escalate the stuff that makes sense. And last example, this is actually from an MSSP client. So this MSSP client were focusing on a few endpoint security solutions that the analysts were experts in. And after they adopted Intezer, now they can support like a wide range of endpoint security tools because things are getting processed through Intezer, getting automatically resolved, automatically escalated, and therefore the analysts can support like this variety of tools without needing to be an expert in each individual tool, just needing to be an expert in cybersecurity in general.
That is awesome. Well, if you would like to get some AI into your SOC, some better automation, free up the time of your SOC team, but more importantly, have Intezer helping you along the way to maintain and verify and validate the integrity of the information that they are sending you, you got to go check out what they're doing. Go to their website right here, intezer.com. Go check it out.